where you live. Welcome back. There's a place in Richmond that's helping all of us to be better neighbors to the wildlife in our communities.
Here's this week's Positively Richmond.
This is the Richmond Wildlife Center, the first and only animal hospital of its kind in the area.
Stanley from the Richmond Wildlife Center says it was smart to close the craft store doors early with concerns for customer safety.
There is a potential that, a loud noise or something of that nature could startle the bird, and you just don't want citizens walking around when there's a hawk trapped in the area.
And the Richmond Wildlife Center doesn't receive any government funding. It only runs on donations. We'll link you to more.
Thank you for taking the time to learn more about the Richmond Wildlife Center. My name is Melissa Stanley, and I am the founder and executive director of the Richmond Wildlife Center. When I was 15, in my backyard, I found a small injured bird who needed assistance. Working with my family, it proved difficult to find a veterinarian who was working with wildlife or a wildlife rehabilitator who was available. We eventually did find help for that bird. However, even at the age of 15, I knew that bird was not going to get the veterinary care it needed. Our community needed a veterinary facility, and that's why I've worked hard to start the Richmond Wildlife Center. The Richmond Wildlife Center is the first and only nonprofit veterinary facility dedicated to sick and injured wildlife in the greater Richmond area. Where other area veterinarians are required to transfer wildlife by law, our facility can treat and rehabilitate wildlife through their eventual release back into the wild. Animals such as owls, hawks, eagles, ducks, turtles, songbirds, squirrels, opossums, rabbits, and many other species are being negatively impacted by human activity. After being found by a member of the general public, they make their way to us for life-saving treatment. We owe these animals a second chance.
Before our facility opened, it was extremely difficult to find reliable and available care for our wildlife species that are sick and injured. A majority of these species were not being treated or seen by veterinarians, and they were not receiving the medical or surgical care that they needed. We are meeting this great need in our community.
We work hard to offer our patients every chance at returning to the wild. Most patients undergo full view radiographs so that we can look for hidden injuries. We can perform major life-saving procedures such as skin grafts, soft tissue surgery, and orthopedic surgery. We offer our patients laser therapy to speed up their healing time in an effort to return them to the wild even faster. Many laboratory tests can be performed in-house, getting the results we need quickly so we can react to our patients' immediate needs. We also work closely with the state lab to ensure potential victims of lead poisoning receive their diagnosis and treatment promptly.
In addition to our patient services, we also offer field rescue services for species in which the general public should not approach or when public safety is at risk. We work closely with government officials to report and provide evidence of wildlife crimes that oftentimes place human lives at risk. We also collaborate with local animal control officers to ensure wild animals receive the help they need. Given our community has no formal humane organization dedicated to exotics, we are also answering this need. We assist non-native exotic companion animals who were found sick, injured, and abandoned in the wild. We then work diligently to find them responsible and adequate forever homes. Education is a large component of what we do. From training veterinary professionals and wildlife rehabilitators to educating the public, educational outreach is important to us. Educating others about the impact we are having on our wild neighbors is critical. With the rate at which we are eradicating and changing the natural environment around us, it is important we educate the public about Virginia's wildlife species. Lifting misconceptions, reducing fear, and ending old wives' tales. Knowing what to do if sick, injured, or orphaned wildlife is found will help reduce the impact on our wild neighbors and save lives. Providing technical skill sets to future generations is crucial to the future of wildlife medicine and rehabilitation. To help develop tomorrow's talent, we offer several internship programs.
Volunteering at the Richmond Wildlife Center has taught me many responsibilities when working with wild animals, such as handling, feeding, and medicating animals of all different shapes and sizes. Volunteering here at the Richmond Wildlife Center has confirmed that I would like to work with wildlife for the rest of my life.
Collaborating with the Chesterfield Technical Center, we offer a competitive veterinary science internship to students enrolled in the veterinary science program at the Technical Center. These interns gain hands-on technical experience working alongside our veterinary team to help prepare them for a future career in wildlife medicine.
I decided to do the vet science internship because I wanted to get experience working with wildlife animals, and I want to become a veterinarian, so the internship has helped me gain knowledge of the career.
In addition, we offer the Alexandra Bebeova Memorial Internship in honor of a young wildlife enthusiast. A competitive 6-month internship provides the opportunity for 2 adolescents each year between the ages of 13 and 17 years old to work within our Wildlife Center, gaining experience they otherwise would not have until they turned 18.
We need your support. We receive no governmental funding. In fact, several government agencies charge us for the ability to care for the sick and injured wild animals we intake that the state legally owns. The demand for our services are high. We need your financial support to care for our patients and keep our doors open.
Throughout the year, we have experienced capacity issues. Issues occur when outdoor caging is full, when human resources are limited, and funding restricts nutritional and medical supplies required to care for additional patients. The constraints in funding cause us to turn away an additional 500 to 600 patients each year.
We rely on individuals like you to help us care for these forgotten animals. We ask you to please make a donation or become a sponsor of the Richmond Wildlife Center. Support the Richmond Wildlife Center by calling 804-378-2000 or visit us online at richmondwildlifecenter.org. We need your support.